Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So the first thing that you may notice is that my hands are moving really quickly, and that's because this took way longer than expected when I was filming it. I was trying to do a true voiceover and it just didn't happen, so I had to like super speed it up. So yeah, I'm going to be flying by whenever I'm doing this, but it's so that you do not have to sit here forever to watch me do this. So what happened this week is that I got behind in my planning, and it's actually going to benefit some of you because it is Saturday morning and I am just getting to creating my social media planner layout. So, this is the perfect timing to do this video. Yeah, sorry about that. But the reason being is that you're going to get to see me create the thing, okay? So you're going to get to see me create an actual social media planner layout. And I'm also going to have enough information to where I can show you how I fill it out as well. So, as you can see, I'm just lining up these edges here with some fun pastel colored washies. I try to keep my social media planner as simple as possible because it is a very functional planner, and I do decorate it a bit. I mean, it may not be super decorated like I normally do with my other layouts, but I mean, I gotta add some color to this thing. So I just don't want to stare at it and it just be like bleh. So, I mean, I do like to look at something pretty throughout the week, even though I'm really only going to get to see this layout for maybe 2 days. So I know, right? See, planners got a plan. So if you're someone, well, okay, so yeah, this is where I realized I want more writing room. Those top and bottom rows are extremely important to me, so I'm gonna find some thinner rose gold washi here. So I did find it. It's with those scalloped edges there. But okay, so to get back to our discussion while my magic hands just keep flying by and creating this layout, is if you're someone who constantly finds yourself behind in planning and you're questioning do I need to complete those layouts, should I go back and fill it in, it's really up to you as the planner. For me, and then definitely with this being my social media planner, the answer is yes. Just because I use this to track to see what I'm doing, how it's affecting my viewers, how it's affecting my subscribers. Does it make you want to watch? So am I losing people because of this? So yeah, I do go back and try my best with the information that I have to complete and fill in as much information as possible. So what you see me using here now, this is a stencil that was from the journaling set. So this is also from the Happy Planner. And what I do is right above where those banners are on the stencil, I line that up with the washi, and then I take those circle dots and I line that up with the vertical edge. And then this way I know that my little boxes are going to be spaced evenly the whole way across the page. So, okay, so this top row, that's for my Instagram accounts. So I normally like to have 2 posts at the least on each of those days. And this bottom row I use for my blogging and my plan with me's, and they generally have, it's a 2-step process. So these are my projects, and I try to have a project for each day, and then that way I'm not bombarding myself on the weekend, which is what's happening this weekend. So I can actually live, so you can actually have a full social media account while also living if you space it out. Okay, and then the center row I do use for my Instagram stories, which I am still generally new to. I mean, I did really well one week. I had a story for every day, and I do like it. I think they're fun. I think they're cute. But I don't know, just this week in general has just been ugh. So I'm just gonna leave space for one, just because I know for most of the days I didn't have one. So okay, so and another thing that I have learned is if you want to take up space really quickly, use florals. And I'm generally not a floral person, so this is going to be interesting. So I just figured, you know what? I'm more than likely not ever going to use these stickers. So I'm just going to use them in this layout just because, you got to use your stash. And it's going to be a quick way to add some decoration to this page. And hopefully, I could save stickers that I really want to see throughout the week. So I know for all the floral lovers out there, you're probably going like, boo, but hey, at least I'm using them, right? Okay, so I decided that I'm going to trim them and just make it to where that washi kind of cuts them off. I should have probably put this pink sticker down a little bit further now since I'm looking at it. But we're going to see, and seeing that pink just kind of overlaps there, so I'm going to use him over here. It's okay, we'll figure it out. I don't know, maybe this is why I don't like flowers. Like, I don't know, they're a pain. They're a pain to me. It's so hard for me to figure out where I'm going to put these things. Like, I love it. I love when I see other people do floral layouts. But for some reason, whenever I do them, I'm just like, oh god, that looks like crap. So maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. So, okay, let's see here. I want some orange on this side as well. So let's see here if I could put these here. I'm going to take these off. And of course, I don't have room for any of these. But you know what? I'm kind of digging that teal flower. I don't have one on this side. So I'm just going to trim this guy out. And let's see if we can fit him on there. Okay, that's perfect. And I have no idea what to do with this because, they are see-through, so it's going to look weird. So, yeah, you know what? You're going back in the book. And, okay, so I'm just going to work on adding my stencil layout here. So this would be the one block for my Instagram stories, which, like I said, I did not keep up with it at all this week, which, normally I do have an issue with keeping up with this one because I have no idea what to put in it. Like, I see people have these wonderful Instagram stories, and I'm just, like, I don't know. I really have no idea what to put on mine. Like, I feel like I'm annoying people by putting stuff on there, so I don't know. Maybe I just need to get over that. So, okay, so I have all of my stencils in there. And, okay, normally I would use these. Like, these are super cute, and they do have those florals. And look at this. There's mini flowers. Okay, so I'm coming back to them. So, but with this being my social media planner, I already have that grid off to the side. So I'm not going to add a sidebar or nothing. I'm just going to take full use of that sidebar. And, I mean, it doesn't really have to be super pretty just because, it's a functional planner. The whole goal here is to look at my numbers and prepare myself for the week. So, okay, let's see here. The only thing that does drive me nuts, which I think I'm going to have to use this. Okay, is that note. That block up there that says note. Like, why couldn't we leave that blank? So, heck yeah, there we go. That is perfect, and it gives me lots of writing room. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead and write that in there now. So, okay, so let's see here. I go 2 blocks. What is it? Yeah, 2 blocks under the sticker that I put on. And then it's 2 blocks over from the right edge. And that's where my G for IG goes. And I believe it's 6 more blocks over. So that would leave 2 blocks in between the I and the T. So then that's going to give me my YouTube column. And then once I have those written down, then I just start writing in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, you get it. And those letters are also 2 blocks tall. And I leave 1 block in between each of them. And then I just kind of draw a, line down the center. It's not perfectly straight, but hey, it's there. And now I can record my subscribers and my followers. And the reason for this is so that if I notice a large jump or decline in my subscribers and followers, I can track it back to what was I posting. Like, what did you guys dig? What didn't you dig? Like, did I do something that I shouldn't have? So this kind of like helps me prepare for the following week of either continuing to do what I was doing, to gain more, Or if, if I did do something that students were like, oh God, no, like I know not to do it again. And there is Bert, everybody. He is ready to plan. And another thing that you saw me add after that is the Network It Girl. So this is really why I use the Mega Sticker books when I'm making this. And notice these big ideas here. So I kind of made myself like a 2-section checklist, and I'm just kind of using the ruler to help me count how many lines I have in between these. I try to make them as even as possible, but like the big ideas could be something that I need to focus on this week or something I could do next week. And the Network It Girl is how I'm working with fellow Instagrammers and, just becoming social in the planner community. So, okay, so I used one of those mini stickers, and I think I could probably just throw that in there. The other side looks fine. And, other than that random pink sticker that's just kind of like chilling a little too high, what it should be, I think that's probably one of my better floral layouts. So, okay, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to take a picture of this, and I'm going to be right back. Alright, guys, so I went ahead, I took a picture of it, I needed it before the pen, and I posted that, so heck yeah, I already got a post on IG today. And, ooh, there we go, there's those other numbers. Okay, so now I have Monday's numbers. So I was able to write my numbers in a happy notes, and it's like all scribbly, and it's all messed up, and like stuff is everywhere. But this is gonna show you why keeping an actual social media planner helps keep this stuff organized. So I know what you're thinking, like, Sally, it's Saturday. Like, why do we care what was going on Monday? And you're about to see how all these scribbly notes are about to become organized. And I can actually go back through and say, oh, okay, so this happened. Or maybe this explains why that happened. So I don't know, maybe it's like the nerd in me, but like I like to know and understand of what I'm doing that, intrigues you. Why do people look at my stuff? So yeah, so that this is something that's just, I don't know, it seems to me it's very vital if you're going to be filming and posting on a consistent basis. So, okay, let's see here. I'm going to start writing in here what I'm doing. So normally I have this already written out. It's already planned for the week. I know what I'm posting. I know when I need to post it. And like I said, this week has just been, it's just been a nightmare. So I have not been on schedule. I've not been on task. And as you can see, I used a curly arrow to show that like I needed to have something posted on Monday. Of course, it didn't get done, so it got moved to Tuesday. So I used that to demonstrate to you that maybe that does happen to you because life isn't perfect, So that's one way of doing that, is that you would have it already planned and written in your planner, and you just use a curly arrow to sit and say, oh, okay, this happened. And okay, so since this is the weekend, and like I said, I am crammed now because I am behind, I want to make sure that I'm not leaving one of these out. And okay, so I've already done the social. I wasn't planning on doing a social, but hey, I'm filming one right now, so we're just gonna mark that on Saturday. And of course, I still have the original 3 that I need to do, so I just went ahead and split those up between Saturday and Sunday. I know what I did on Friday, and I just realized like I've never posted my mid wellness. At least I think I didn't, so I'm going to have to go back to my IG account and make sure. So I just marked it down on Thursday. More than likely you're not going to see, because I normally don't post in after the pen for this, but I'm just probably going to add a box on a Saturday, move it over to there with a curly arrow, which I really cannot believe that I did not post that. Like, I better have. I'm going to be so upset with myself if I didn't. Okay, so the other thing is, okay, so now we're moving on with those IG stories, and I did do a today in gift story yesterday. And okay, so now we're moving into my plan with me's and my blogs. So I'm going to go ahead and write these out, as I know that, it's the general order that I normally do these in. So the home I leave for Sunday. The big I normally save for Saturday just so I know what's going on the following week. And I always do the wellness first because, I mean, it really doesn't matter per week for me. Like, the wellness is typically the same. My memory planner is generally done on Tuesday. And of course, we all know it wasn't. It was done on Friday this week. OMG. Okay, and then of course I have my 2 blogs, and normally I do like a fun activity, but this week, since I did a social media plan with me, I'm just going to add that as my fun activity. And okay, so I wrote my 2 blogs in, which I know I have the one drafted. I need to add my photos and edit it and publish it. So I got that half done. And okay, so then here's my plan with me's. And okay, so this is another way of doing this, is you could just leave that item on that day and add an asterisk of the day that you did post it. And like, I add curly arrows because I like the way they look. But I mean, you don't have to do it, but like, that's what I do. So then that way I don't have to move that onto the day that it did happen. So that's 2 ways of showing you that, like, if you do plan for something to happen and it just doesn't happen because of life, you know, that you could either just use a curly arrow and move it over, or you can use an asterisk and explain, like, this is when this occurred. And okay, so now I'm getting back to these big ideas, because once I actually see, like, what is going on, I now know what I need to do. So I just remembered I need to create some cat stickers for my big planner, because I'm focusing on a cat week next week. I might as well add film social planner, right? And okay, and then I'm going to need to do my race prizes for next week. And notice I had to get rid of 2 of those lines there, so I just kind of like turned them into like weird triangle doodles. So now I know I don't have to check those off. And just to give you a quick glimpse here to show you like what they look like when they are actually completed, here's some of the layouts that I've already completed. Like, some of them are really full, some of them are empty, and then like I do generally do like a monthly overview of like, this is what I want to accomplish this month. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do like what you saw here, please remember to subscribe, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day.